Hello, everybody. Good morning. Katrina here, and today it's another episode of Ask Me Anything. And today we're answering the question how to have a mentoring mindset. Okie dokie. It's, oops, let me see. Where is my thing here? Oh, the ticker. I'm moving around. It's 15 degrees here in Toronto. Is it officially fall? I don't know, maybe. Let me know, guys, if you're tuning in live. Comment one, and what's the temperature there, if you know, in your place. And comment two, if you're catching this on a replay. And also comment the temperature there in where you are tuning in from. And I just dropped off the kids to school. My grade schooler and my youngest one, the eldest one, went to school himself, and my husband went to work. So it's mommy time. I'm about to pick up something from Canada Post. It's been pending for I think 2 weeks. Hopefully it's still there. And I thought of going there. I'll just do a quick go live with you. So it's out of the way. And so my energy's still up. My thoughts are still here. I don't have my tripod, but I think I found. Oh, look at that. You see? We make do with what we have. I have the grid. Hopefully people living here I'm not disturbing them, but okay, I think this is pretty good. Look at that. Let me know if you guys are hearing me okay. So I'm starting my day early. I arrived like 1:30, 1:45 in the morning. We landed. Oh, was it? Or 12 something. I don't know, but I stayed for an hour still at the airport. Just did some reels and did a go live. But again, because my thoughts are still alive, I'm still awake. So I had to get out of my system and I went home. I slept almost, I think, past two or almost three already. And then I'm here, still sleepy earlier. But of course, we need to, as parents, we need to get going, prepare the kids for school. And it's also good because before it's just my husband dropping off our school boys and then get to drop off Hunter at the daycare, and usually I would drop him off around 10 in the morning. So that means also my work day it's kind of starting late. So this is good. It's pushing me to basically start my day earlier than usual, which is great. I feel more productive. I'm doing more income producing activities. Okay. And I want to, this has been pending for, I think, since last week. So I've loaded up my stuff last week here, like the text that you're seeing here. And this is my takeaway. I hope you guys are hearing me okay. I'm outdoor and I don't have any external microphone. I'll try to speak louder. This is basically my takeaways from the Faith Over Fear Business Summit in Orlando, Florida, which I attended last week. And this is like specifically the John Maxwell talk. And he talked about, here you go, how to have a mentoring mindset. And when I started the business 4 years ago, I actually did not sign up to be a mentor. I didn't have any idea. I didn't sign up to become a coach. I just signed up to earn extra. And maybe you're also like that. Maybe you're new in the business or you're already in the business for quite a while and you realize, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that I'll be a mentor here, that I'll be a coach here, right? And sometimes, life has its surprises. So now, if to give you more glimpse of what I do as a mentor as well and as a coach, and I think John C. Maxwell encapsulates that perfectly in his talk. And it's also a reminder for me as a mentor and to all my leaders in my team and in our business community, uh, the importance of having a mentoring mindset and how it works and how it can really change the way we work as mentors and coaches. So here you go. Let me see here. Hey, Maribel, good morning, or whatever time zone that you're in right now. Okay, the first one is a mentoring mindset has a passion for growth. And John C. Maxwell specifically mentioned that he was able to attain wherever he is right now because he was mentored by hundreds of people like who are bigger, better, and faster than him. he said, his passion for growth literally brought him to where he is right now. He's a very well known author, leadership expert in his field. And he said, like, more than like hundreds of mentors. He had like those in his, like, from his younger years, early 20s up until now. And when yeah, he said, when you are being mentored by someone bigger, faster, and bigger, faster, what's the other one, better than you are in the growth zone way faster, because you're learning from these people who have walked who are walking the talk. You're basically stepping into their footprints, not just clues, but you're stepping into their footprints. They've learned how to do things. They've learned how to, basically, they've gotten the mistakes already, so you don't need to do them. So having um, a passion for growth. So if you're also a mentor, you tend to grow, because when you have, for example, you're learning something, when your goal is to teach that, you become more intentional. Like if I read a book and I want to share those things with you guys, like I attended the business summit, and my intention is not just for my own personal growth, but also to teach that to my team, to you guys, to share it as the content. So I my notes become more intentional. Okay, I just got the key points. Okay, these are good nuggets I'll be sharing, and that's what I'm doing right now. So there you go. Mentoring mindset has a passion for growth, and I'm all for personal development. Like since I was young, but I always say, oh, I'm too busy to finish the book. I'm too busy to attend this, that. But now, since I'm a mentor and I'm a coach, I always make sure that I get better every day, because I know people are looking up to me and I want to share more value to my team. And I think that's part of the second one. And let me see here. Second, here is a mentoring mindset adds value to others. And John C. Maxwell said, when you're a mentor, like also a coach, you basically, what's the difference between a mentor and a coach? Sometimes I don't also know the exact difference, but here in our business community, as soon as you become a business owner, you're also a mentor, because you are to mentor others as well. Coaching, they're just additional technical qualifications, but we're focusing on mentorship right now. um, adds value to others. Yeah, John C. Maxwell said, when you are a mentor, you leave a legacy by pouring yourself to other people. You give them value. You teach them so they can teach more people. And when I got started in the business 4 years ago, I was just looking for something extra. Little did I know that I'll be able, to quit my job and mentor others. I didn't have any single clue that I'll be able to have, I think, around 900 people in my team right now. And that's, I can't even imagine that I'm leading those people. Of course, I have different coaches, leaders in my team as well. But to be able to start that, that separate group that I'm leading, I'm serving, is like I'm way beyond grateful. And that also comes with the responsibility that, hey, I want to give more value to them. So is that also, John Maxwell said, are you a river or a reservoir? Meaning, are you the one hoarding all the information, the knowledge, and not sharing them? Or are you a river where, it flows? And when it flows, it just comes and comes more. Like when you let go of the things, it comes back to you. And I've proven that time and time again. I think leaders in our community can attest to this. Like all of you watching this, you are a leader yourself. The most the most difficult person to lead is basically ourselves. I can say that. And when you give more to others, when you have the intention of helping others, like last week, I was able to have like 4 buyers in a day. That is a lot, because I just usually get sometimes one in a day. Of course, I'm still grateful for that one every 2 days or so. So four in a day is massive. And on my vision board, I talked about this last night as well. um, my vision is having 5 automated buyers every day. So, oh my gosh, 4 in a day. That's like super close to my vision. Like it's been there for a few years, a couple of years, I think, in my vision board. So when you have, when you Yes, when you're being intentional in helping others. I was so busy, taking care of my sick son. I had a little flu myself, but I think I did some zooms as well, and really mentoring, coaching others that day. And so I was so busy, like just pouring myself to my team. And I didn't even realize, oh my gosh, from morning till night, like 4 buyers in a day. So just thinking about that time and time again. And there's so many moments like that as well in my business, that whenever I give my whole heart serving my team, helping them, like getting out of my way to lend an extra hand, it comes back tenfold. So you have to have that mentoring mindset, is adding value to other people. Okay. And the next one is a mentoring mindset experiences success in the areas that they mentor others. And this is so true, because when you mentor others in specific areas, you are being intentional in that area. For example, specifically in our business, what we do is social media advertising. That's the main thing that we do. I cannot mentor, I cannot give what I do not have. So if I'm not well versed in advertising, I'm advertising right now on Facebook. If I'm not good at it, I cannot teach others how to do that exactly. So because I'm teaching others how to do that, I tend to also develop myself more. Like, okay, how can I make this easy for my mentees, for my team, for my business partners, right? And I think that's one of also the things that I've learned in our business, in our online business, is how can we make things easier for others? How can you simplify things? Because if I cannot explain it myself, Alex Hermosi said that, one of the authors that I'm also reading right now, $100 million leads. He said, if you cannot explain it to others in simple terms, then you don't get it. So that means I need to understand it myself first so I can better explain it to others, right? So that's number three. And number four, usually I just give 3 points, but this is so good to miss. Number four, let me know if you're, comment mentor if you are getting value from this, okay? Whether you're catching this live or in a replay. Next is a mentoring mindset passes on success through consistency and proximity. They said also that you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. It could be like physically or virtually. What are you feeding your mind? What are you studying? What are you learning? Who are you learning from? And because people do what they see. So if I do advertise, that means also my business partners, oh, Coach, Coach K is also advertising. They call me that, I don't know. But um, when they see what I do, they tend to copy that, right? So we have to walk the talk. And if I'm being consistent and I show that, like the proximity virtually in a sense, they tend to copy that. So I also have to have that mindset that whatever I do, my business partners will follow that. I'm their leader, and I want to pass that on to create duplication. They also do that to their team and future business partners. Okay, and last but definitely not the least, a mentoring mindset possess a quality of humility. And John C. Maxwell said, success is a lousy teacher. Why? Because it makes people think they cannot fail. So the key thing here is you have to combine success and your failures. You have to always remember that. They have to be together always. That means, when you talk, when you share your stories with people, don't just talk about your success. Talk about also the background. What was your situation before? That's why I would always mention also before that, I used to be on my mat leave, just wanting something extra, living off of employment insurance and my husband's student loan allowance. And that gives people perspective like, hey, I wasn't born with my online business. I wasn't born like confident as this, talking on camera, doing go live feels like I'm talking just to my phone, but I know I'm talking to a lot of people, right? I wasn't born like this, but and so for me to share what was my story before I have like the successes I have now in my online business, it makes you guys think, it makes me more relatable, right? I'm just your regular mom, but big dreamers like you guys wanting to have more for our family. And it gives that integral balance, as John C. Maxwell said. And you are, what was the other one? He talked about, I think it's on the number four, but anyway, so yeah, it has to be together. That is integral. It makes you like grounded as well. And mentor is both a verb and a noun, and they have to be together. Who I am and what I do. So you have to have that as well. And the other one I was about to, I'm trying to recall. It's a huge thing. My mommy brain. um, and yeah, he also added, so I hope you guys are having value from that. He also adds that if you're the mentee, if you're coming up to a mentor like me, for example, who's mentoring you, who are you following? Not just here, for example, in the business, but who are the people that you listen with, who you listen to on a daily basis, the audiobooks, the people that you read, those are your mentors as well, even though they don't know that uh, they are your mentors, but they are your mentors because you're living their talk, you're following them, right? And when you come up to your mentor, like prepare. John C. Maxwell like mentioned how to get off the people pile, meaning if you're the mentee and then there's so many people, reaching out to your mentor, and you want to secure like a one-on-one time with them, he said prepare all your questions, like study and make sure. There was a time, I think, what was the name of his mentor, John Wooden. And John Wooden is I think a famous mentor back then. And then to be able to secure a one-on-one time with him, he read his book like back to back, and then he prepared questions like 5 pages full. And so when he came up to him, he was ready, and he was like, he got invited to his house, and like from morning up until 4 p.m. they just finished 1 page, and that meant he that that brought John Wooden to inviting him to succeeding days to finish the whole pile of questions. And that ended up with John Wooden being his mentor for I think 15 years or so until John Wooden passed away. Yeah. So that's the power of getting out of the people pile, being ready to be mentored, having a mentored mindset too, not just a mentoring mindset. I think I forgot another one. I want to share. Yeah, so let me see the comments first. Oh, there's a lot here. Hello, hello. Hi, Edna. Good morning. Good morning. Gorgeously. Hello, Anastasia. Sadyang, hello. From the Netherlands. Ooh la la, I want to go there. Hello, Malika. Good morning, Rebecca. Humility to learn new things as well. Absolutely. Yes. Be prepared. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. What else? What else? I want to say something else. I forgot. Anyway, that's 18 minutes already. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's another episode of Ask Me Anything. If you found value here, type value on the chat box, whether you're catching this live or on the replay. And I am committing to giving you value every day like this on a go live. I'm part of the 90-day legacy run in our team, and going hard for 90 days. I know I can push myself more. Or there you go. Oh my gosh, I remember. Part of the other thing is getting to the top. Which part was that? Uh, this one. Part of this is getting to the top 20% of your career, or top 20% of your business, because that's the best. That's the ideal. This is from John C. Maxwell. He said that is the ideal place because you're comfortable, you're earning not just a living, but you're thriving. It's a comfortable place to be, top 20%. But he said it's ideal, but if you really want to push forward, you have to be on the top 2% of the game. And if you're not yet in the place that you wanted to be, it hits me hard. If you're in the top 20%, which is great, but if you're not yet in the top 2%, that means it's still out of your comfort zone. And I was like, oh my gosh. I've been here for years, and um, not to brag, but I know I've accomplished a lot. But as I grow into the business, I realize more and more that I have yet to accomplish a lot more. And there's still so many money to be earned. And why is money important? It's not the most important thing, but it affects all the important things in our lives. And I think the concept also that I was reading, I help people earn more on the side so they can do more things that they love, whether that be for their family, for the ministry. So I think that's part of my mission now as a mom working here online, is to help more moms create a side income and maybe make this a full-time income if they wanted to, so they can ripple effect, and share that blessings to others, whatever purpose that they have, um, they think they have. So, and yes, there's so many things still that I need to go out of my comfort zone, like go lives every day. I'm comfortable going go live right now, but every day sometimes, if I don't start it like early in the day, it gets pushed pushed down the day. I was like, okay, and now I'm preoccupied with other stuff. So, and I think there's still a lot more things to learn, and I think that's also part of having a mentoring mindset is, you acknowledge that there's still a lot to learn so that you can give more value to others. Oh my gosh, I talk a lot. So I hope, guys, that helps. And let me see. Oh, value. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning, Stephanie. Thank you for being here. Value. Awesome. Myris, hello. Milk is acknowledging there are people better than you, people whom you can learn from. Absolutely. And when you are coming from that mindset, you become more open. And that means also you tend to be more giving, because some people are like, okay, do I share this? Because if they copy me, how will I stand out if people are doing the same thing? And that actually pushes you to learn more, because if you're sharing a lot of information to others, you tend to, okay, how do I get more so I can give more, right? And I think that's part of that, Mary. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, full time. Lots of things setting me back right now. So this live just came at the right time. Absolutely. I always say no accidents, Marys. Right? Always divine appointment. You're watching this. And that's why even before, I would not do a go live if I don't have any makeup yet, if I hadn't showered. But I'm getting over myself. What value can I provide? And you saying that, Marys, it gives me it validates my effort to be here 23 minutes now to share this value before it floats away. Thank you for that, Marys. Thank you for sharing, Katrina. Awesome. So, guys, I will start walking. I'll go to Canada Post to claim whatever it is. I forgot what delivery uh, I should be picking up. Um, no, sometimes I see Facebook ads I would purchase. And then I would totally forget what I bought. Hopefully. Um, and I have a coaching call at 11 in the morning. Oh, 11, I have a coaching call. And I have a Zoom at 12 with my mentors and coaches, Dave and Roxanne. We're cooking up something big for our Mexico trip next month. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so grateful. I just realized I had my fourth trip already this year. This is the most number of trips I've had this year. And my husband was already joking, "Oh, you're a jet setter now, eh?" You still get jitters when you fly. You know, sometimes you're nervous, we might get late. I'm actually, yeah, kind of getting comfortable flying, not very nervous anymore to be late. Yesterday I was like 20 minutes to boarding. I arrived, so pretty confident. And I think these are just the things that I used to pray for before travel, earning, and started with our Philippine trip in July. And then, I hope you guys are still hearing me. Okay, in July, and then we went to church. And then to Calgary for our business convention. First time in our business community. About 2,200 plus people attended, both live and virtually. And after that, Orlando. Was it last week? I'm losing track of time. And then right after Orlando, Edmonton over the weekend to be with my brother's family celebrating my niece's 18th birthday. And next month, I haven't booked. Oh my gosh, I should book it now. Mexico. If you're in our team, yes, it's open to everyone. Hop on because there are just a few slots left. I should be moving faster on that. I will book it soon. And that's another business leadership breakthrough. Tons of top income earners in our business community. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be intimate. Maybe it's around 50 people in there. It's in an all-inclusive resort. Oh, I'm always fascinated by those. You know what to call that? Those who clean, sweep the streets. If you're still hearing me, okay? Okay, I'll let it pass ahead of me so it's not too noisy. And yeah, so it's gonna be a little tight and we'll make it very jam-packed with value. And just being beside these top income earners, you know, the mindset, just being around them, the energy, it's going to be a game changer. And one of the things also that I learned, this is a bonus for you on the side. I was talking with 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 people who are on the top, like 20% of our business community. I asked them, like, how do you guys start your day? Like, you know, and like, all of them answered they prepared for the day, like physically, mentally. Before, they would just lounge around the couch with their laptop, wearing pajamas all day. But now they're being actually very intentional about it. Like, they take a shower, they put on makeup, they prepare like they're going to their offices, like their work, because this is work. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And I'm actually starting to do that. Also, like recently, being more intentional, preparing. I used to do that, and I was like, okay, why do I bother to prepare? I'm just at home anyway. But the energy becomes different when you prepare yourself mentally. When you go to your job, you take a bath, you take a shower, you put on makeup. You're physically preparing yourself mentally as well, and that helps a lot, even if you're just staying home. So that's a tip. That's from the top income earners, and if you do that, the energy will be different. I am telling you. So there you go. Hi, Feroza. So lots. I hope you guys found value in this. So I'll see you again, maybe later, maybe tomorrow. Okay? And thank you for always supporting me. I do appreciate you guys, the engagement that you put. And my goal is to give more value to you, to have consistent mentoring mindset, so I can be a river always for you guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. God bless.